Everybody, that's where I'm at right now, and now obviously this ability to teach has been a pleasure for me. I was very nervous last fall to teach the class, and I just, we sometimes don't trust ourselves and our knowledge, but it turned out to be, like I said, a big success for the girls. We just had a little merienda this week. We still get together because they helped me with the launch party at the Tower Club for this book that just came out. Did anybody go? Oh yes, Mark actually worked there. My students worked. They helped me plan the event. They're still with me, and you're gonna meet some of them because we're doing a real wedding on May 10th. Hopefully, for Christina, one of our students. Last fall, her mother and her did the class just to plan her, so that she could plan her own wedding. It's not necessarily that they did it to be in the business. They learned a lot. So we used her as a guinea pig. We were her coordinators, and we sat her in the middle, and we asked her all the questions. And we have a bride coming today who's getting married in November, who was a student, and now she's going to be our guinea pig, and we're going to help plan her wedding. She's nervous, even though she's already done the course, but when it becomes your own wedding, all of a sudden everything goes blank, and you don't know what you're doing. So we're going to actually work on her budget, her theme, her ideas, and everything, and we're going to put her event together, and through the process you're going to see it come all the next 40 hours. And I say 40 hours because we're going to kind of switch our Saturdays around and our dates around a little bit. So we're going to ask everybody who can do what days, and we're going to fine-tune this a little bit. So we may not go all the way to May 31st. Hopefully we'll be done mid-May is our goal. Because we have events in between, and with these events we consider them hours. So I think that's it about me. I don't do as many events anymore at real weddings because we're so busy with the Valley Wedding pages, and now I'm doing these classes, and my goal is to train you all and to guide you all. And the girls still call me for advice. One in particular the other day, she's not doing weddings, she does only corporate events. That's what she found was her love. And with this political campaigning, she did like 6 events these last 2 months that she put together that people just called her. And now she's getting known in that world. And that's all she cares to do. She doesn't care to do weddings. So this is what I mean. This isn't just about the wedding industry, it's about the business and what you can do with it. One of them, Debbie, you're going to meet her. She's going to come in, and actually we have 2 of our students' projects that they turned in at the very end that you all are going to get to see what they did. Debbie, her and her husband, they're pastors at a church. She is being sought after a lot right now. She's already doing 3 weddings this spring, and she's already been hired by one of my vendors to do 2 in the fall. Because she's doing wonderful. So you're going to meet her, but she just came up with a beautiful idea the other day, because the type of weddings that she knows how to do, being a Christian, in her church, there's no dancing and there's no, there's no dancing, no drinking, but they have big weddings. So we were asking her the other day, so what do you do at these weddings? She goes, oh my God, you should see what we do. We do these games, we do that. She goes, we're entertained all the way through midnight. Have any of you all been to a wedding like that where there's no dancing or drinking? Okay. So she says they're amazing. So she is actually going to start a Christian wedding planning event group for herself, because people don't know what to do on these things. So I thought that was real. I said, see, you're finding your niche already. So that's why I'm saying to y'all, and I'm going to find out right now where y'all's talents are and what you do. I pulled their strengths out, and they're finding their way, and they are doing it. And this is how y'all are going to end up in May, with a lot of confidence and the ability to continue what you're already doing, enhancing it, or being in the business. Somebody just said, I'm never going to do this again. They loved the course, did everything about it, but it's just, oh my God, this is much harder than I thought. Never in my dreams did I know, because they saw behind the scenes. We went into what I call emergency mode a few times, where something happened at the wedding or the fundraiser gala that we did, and it was so fun, funny, and interesting because they were scrambling and doing it, and I go, do it, emergency mode. Let's, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna handle it? And when they would just stand there and stare at me, I said, okay, run to Walmart, run to H-E-B, go to this. But nobody in the party that would walk in knew any of this was going on. This is all behind the scenes, as I call it. And this is it's not something like you say, that's not gonna happen to me, because it happens to all of us. I mean, the behind the scenes is what makes that event beautiful, and the client either finds out the next day because you're finally telling them, or they're involved with you. There's so many things that can happen, and hopefully you'll have some of this experience because it's good experience. So, with that said, I am now going to go around the table, and I would like for y'all to stand and tell me a little bit of you and what you do and what you expect out of this class. We'll start with you, Maria.